it helps a lot with confidence, because I mean, up to third year again, it was all kind of just study, keep quiet in the class, just do your own little bit. And then from the way that development education is taught, it kind of gets you involved, brings you out of yourself. And I think that's what helped. It made me very confident. I could stand up in front of a class and not be jeered at by the kind of, let's say, the sports people, the more popular people, and the quiet guys in the class could get up in a kind of atmosphere where they're accepted. And I think that's helped a lot, because now I can, like, I'm members of debating societies, all this kind of thing. It gives you a lot of confidence to be able to talk. It gives a lot of confidence that people actually want to hear what you want to say and what you think.
Development education has a big influence on my life. Even the way you carry out your life, your lifestyle, the way you think about stuff like, say, buy fair trade, or you think about the people behind the statistics beforehand. And it's just everything we've learned you apply to the real life. It really is very worthwhile.
Me and I think 6 other lads went out to Calcutta to work for 16 days, and that was doing DevEd kind of was one of the key motivating factors in doing that. Like, and I suppose as well we felt that kind of once we went out there, we were like DevEd given these tools, these kind of, we weren't going out ignorant, like we weren't completely blind. So we kind of had some idea and some real world thought, I suppose, regarding it. Like,
with the statistics and the learning you get from development education, you see kind of how bad the world is in a sense, and like you kind of get a sense that, I mean, it's up to each individual person to do their own bit, like, so it kind of inspires you a lot, and it kind of gives you a sense that if we don't do something, who will, kind of a thing. So it does kind of make you want to get involved. Even kind of just the basic way it teaches as well, like the whole kind of active learning gets you involved and kind of just spreads from there, like.
We needed a shed to put like the equipment in for the allotment.
Okay.
So I asked them would they be able to sponsor us, or would they like to sponsor us, and they said they would. So I was able to get a wooden shed.
Very good. I think you need a round of applause for that.
Yesterday evening, I signed up for a SUAS development course, and from yesterday from 6 to 8, we had a discussion about development issues, development aid, and that's a course that's going to run over 6 weeks, and it's going to be talking about all types of issues from HIV, AIDS, to female genital mutilation. It's going to be talking about a broad range of global and development issues. And then from what I've learned in development education in secondary school, I'm able to take into these courses, and then I'm able to take that back into my main degree, and I'm able to kind of, it widens my thoughts and everything that I do.
I suppose the greatest thing it gave us was that this kind of taste for public speaking. And after DevEd, we kind of got into, we went to Joe Clery, who was teaching DevEd, and asked him, could we do these concern debates? And up until then, the school hadn't done debating, I suppose, like in 4 or 5 years. And so you guys, and we got a debating team going again, and it kind of gave us this skill of public speaking. And I suppose that was kind of the greatest thing we took from DevEd, this ability to speak and communicate our ideas.
Doing work experience in 4th year in a research centre, and kind of with experience in development education as well, found that you could use science to help the developing world. So I kind of changed my mind about what course I wanted to do in college, and chose to do a science degree, and to hopefully get involved in doing disease research, looking for cures for diseases in the developing world.
The development education course has definitely given me that passion, because before I did the course, I wouldn't have had the knowledge. I wouldn't have had, I maybe had an interest in it, but after the course, you really do get a passion for it. And not only, even those who haven't done the course, it affected everything in secondary school, from green schools, peace and justice, from everything was affected in the school. If you hadn't done the course, you knew about these issues, you were concerned about them. And an example is our Peace and Justice group in the school, which raises for local charities and also raises global issues as well. After the first year development education course came into effect in the school, our membership doubled what we had. It just increased dramatically, and that's across the board from 1st to 6th year, because students who did the course were coming back into the main student body and telling us about them. They were putting up posters, they were putting on campaigns, and everyone was aware of the issues development education raises.
In 4th year, we had a specific development education class. We were like the pilot school for it. And it was just like, we had it once a week, and we just go in and Joe would kind of set out a topic and we'd discuss it. He'd have like handouts regarding information, and then we'd discuss it and kind of hammer out what we thought on it. It was mainly about getting ourselves thinking independently, more than anything else.
Development education has a big influence on my life. Even the way you carry out your life, your lifestyle, the way you think about stuff like, say, buy fair trade, or you think about the people behind the statistics beforehand, and it's just everything we've learned you apply to the real life. It really is very worthwhile.
Never gave you this thing that like you felt like when you begin to feel, oh, I feel so privileged, or this kind of 2D kind of airy fairy view that most people have, because that's condescending. Like coupled I suppose with Dev, when you see these people as actual people and not just these kind of starving bellies and going out to India and meeting these people who are like intelligent, exceptionally bright people, like, and you kind of do see that it's far deeper than just people don't have food. And Dev kind of like gives you these tools to unraveling, I suppose, a bit. It makes you less naive.